Please start, Anis.
A very good evening, everyone. And it's my pleasure to meeting. I cordially invite all of you to join meeting of SVEC Speech Waivers and Coastline Toastmasters Club. Before we let's discuss the ground rules first. Set all the noise making devices around you. Thank you. Please read, man. Please refrain from movements that may distract
I think Anis is dropped out. All right, so I can continue with the ground rules. Welcome everyone to another Coastline meeting. We're very happy to start this term. Anis, I see you're back. Can you please unmute yourself and check if your voice is audible?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. You can continue. You can continue, Anis. All right, I think it's frozen for her once again. We'll allow her to rejoin. So welcome to another meeting of Coastline. We're very happy to invite you all back. We are starting our sessions once again with a new vigor. We welcome all the guests who've joined us this evening. Before we begin our session, there are a couple of ground rules for us to follow. Please ensure that all your noise making devices are set on mute. Please respect the speakers who are taking on the stage by not moving around if you're on video. Should you move around, please turn off the video for some time. Please encourage the role players as and when they complete, you can acknowledge their presence by using the reactions button or the chat window as well. If you have any questions at any given point in time, you can also bounce it off on the chat and we will pick it up. But please make sure that you do not use the chat while the speaker is taken on the stage. We encourage you to participate in the table topic segment where everybody is allowed to participate. So in case you are new to Toastmasters, we encourage you to join during that time. And the word for day and idiom is on the chat while the grammarian would share it. Please make a conscious effort to use it. Please follow these ground rules throughout, and I hope you have a wonderful session. Today, it's a very enthusiastic topic, I would say, because as we begin another term of Coastline, it's about how you take on the challenges and what you aspire to bring into the table. The word is very promising, the promise, and I hope our Toastmaster of the day is all excited to share what he has in store for us and a strategy for us to focus on the club. So without further ado, let me invite Toastmaster Harshwant, the Toastmaster of the day.
Mamta, there was a presiding officer, Toastmaster Harshini.
Okay. I would like to invite the presiding officer for the day, Toastmaster Harshini, to take on the stage and let us know what's in store for the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mamata. Good morning, good evening all, good evening everyone. I'm Toastmaster Harshini from SVECW Toastmaster Club. Welcome to the 96th meeting of Coastline Toastmasters Club and 165th meeting of SVEC Speech Weavers Toastmaster Club. And I'm very glad to be in this role and looking forward to connect with the people of Coastline Toastmaster members in this meeting. And I'm very excited with the team and thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Hashmi.
So much, Harshini, for that warm welcome. So I see many people from both the Toastmasters clubs, from both Coastline and also Speech Weavers Toastmasters Club, and I see few guests also in the meeting room. If anyone are attending this Toastmasters meeting for the first time, please raise your hand and introduce yourself to the clubs. I think everyone are already veteran Toastmasters, I feel. So, okay, as you are already Toastmasters, you know the rule, you know the drill. Everyone, please turn your videos on because it is necessary to have two-way communication in our Toastmasters meeting. Thank you so much, Govind, Vishnu, and Mamata for turning their videos on. Thank you. So I hope everyone can see my screen. Yes, thank you. So let's start with what is a promise? Any answers? What is a promise?
For me, a
It is an
promise is an
assurance for some-
assurance that you give, that you would wish to fulfill.
Vishnu, you are saying something?
Yeah, it is an assurance for someone I will completely fulfill this dream like that.
Both of you were absolutely correct. And my dear fellow people, can someone say when did you had a given a promise the last time? Recently, very recently. I think Govind, can you say what was your most recent promise?
I think all these things may be in my speech, so I'm not sure what to say. Yeah,
Okay,
you'll get to know in my speech. I would say that. Yeah.
sure. Okay, this might be a promising speech then. Okay.
I promise.
Okay, so let us first start with every time I go ahead with any theme, I'll have some mythological reference to my themes. So let us start with a story that has a importance of promise in our mythology. So it was a story that is from one of the epic called Ramayana. So it is an Indian epic. We all know that Ramayana is an Indian epic. So this story dates back to very long. It was a time where there was a war between who are the villains usually in our epics? Anyone? Who are the usual villains in our epics?
Ravana.
Ravana. Okay. Basically, Asuras were the real usual villains in our epics. Almost all epics will have Asuras as the villain. So our villains were there here, and they were about to fight the king of God. So he's Indra. So our villains were about to fight Indra, and there was a announcement of war. Everything, an emergency time was declared, like our Indira Gandhi. Indra also declared emergency time. So then Indira, Lord Indra had requested Dasharatha. Do you know who is Dasharatha? Father of Lord Rama.
Rama.
Yes. Asked Dasharatha to help him in the war. So Dasharatha with his wife Kaikeyi went to the war zone. So then there was a lot of what do you say, bloodshed in the war, and all the asuras were fighting with the gods, and everything was very, very, very in high level. Like everything was going on high on energies. So at one instant, while Dasharatha was too busy in his swording and killing all the asuras who comes across his way, at one instant his wheel to chariot is about to break down, because there was a loose nut on the chariot and it broke. So if that chariot has broken, then Dasharatha will not be able to go ahead in the war, and maybe there will be more chances of winning for asuras. So in such situation, Kaikeya, when had kept her finger in the place of nut, that bolt, in the place of that bolt, Kaikeya kept her finger. And then she continued to into the war, and after the completion of war, Dasharatha realized how patient Kaikeya was, and realized that feat of sacrifice of Kaikeya, that she did not even uttered a single word while she was in a pain of her losing her finger. So then Dasharatha had given her 2 wounds. So whatever you want, I'll give that. He told like that. So we'll pause this scene here, and we'll go forward into few more after few more years. After few more years, Dasharatha had declared Kaushalya's son Kaushalya's son Rama as the next heir of the kingdom. That means the next king of the kingdom. So then Kaikeya's assistant will be there, na? For every queen, there will be few assistants around her. Then Kaikeya's assistant named Mandara came to Kaikeya and had motivated her in a wrong direction. She told like, when will Bharata become a king? When will your son become a king? When will you become a queen if Kaushalya becomes a queen and her son Rama becomes a king? At first, Kaikeya was happy that Rama becomes a king. But after talking to Mandara, there was a selfishness that kept on building inside her. So then Kaikeya went to Dasharatha and asked, I want Rama to go for Vanavas for 14 years. That is, Rama need to go into the forest for 14 years and should not come onto the throne of kingdom. So those 14 years will be empty without king. So Bharata will become the king directly. So that's her plan. And Dasharatha was very lovely towards his son Rama. He loves Rama so much. And he couldn't, though he couldn't send Rama to, what do you say, Vanavas by himself, but the promise that he had made to Kaikeya made him to send Rama to the forest. After 6 days, due to grief, Dasharatha had passed away. After sending Rama to forest, and Bharata became the king, but Bharata did not rule. That was a complete story. This story was an testament to say like how our mythology shows importance towards a promise. Even kings were no less than to break a promise. They were always keeping up their promises. So without any delay, I want for the benefit of the guests, I would like to explain the structure of this meeting. So in our Toastmasters meeting, there will be three segments. The first segment was prepared speech segment, where speakers prepare their speeches and deliver them before the audience, and an evaluator evaluates the prepared speaker speech. And there will be a table topic session where each and every member in this meeting will get an opportunity to speak on stage impromptu to a topic given by the impromptu table topic master. And the last and final segment would be general evaluation segment. So in the general evaluation segment, the whole meeting is evaluated based on different criterias by the general evaluator. First, let me call the general evaluator on the stage to introduce her role and also her tag team. Now let me welcome Toastmaster Harshini, the general evaluator for today's meeting, onto the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hashwin. I really liked your theme. And I'm Toastmaster Hashni again, the general evaluator for today's meeting. As a general evaluator, it's my responsibility to take care of the whole evaluation that takes place in the meeting. And to help me with the evaluation, I have a tag team called Timer, Accounter, and Grubby. And I'm also responsible for evaluation round that takes place after the speeches. Now, without any delay, let me call upon Timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Vishnuvardhan, to introduce his role.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Harshini. Good morning, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My role as the timer is to keep time for all the speakers to ensure that every speaks within the allotted time. This will also help in ensuring that the meeting runs on time. To help me to do this, I have 3 colored cards with me. I will raise the green card when the speaker hits qualifying time. I will raise the yellow card when the speaker hits the target time. I will raise the red card when the speaker has reached the end of the allotted time. For a 5 to 7 minute speech, I shall raise the green card at the 5th minute, the yellow card on the 6th minute, and the red card on the 7th minute. The speaker will also be granted a grace period of 30 seconds on either side of the speech. For table topic speeches, time allotted is for 1 to 2 minutes. I will show the green card at 1 minute, the yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red card at 2 minutes. The speaker will have 30 seconds grace period after 2 minutes to wrap up his speech. For speech evaluations, time allotted is for 2 to 3 minutes. I will show the green card at 2 minutes, the yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and the red card at 3 minutes. The speaker has a grace period of 30 seconds on either side of the specified time limit. I will present my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you, and over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vishnuvardhan, for such a clarity information. And in our speeches, we sometimes might use ums while we are speaking. Those are we don't know how many times we are speaking. We don't know how we are giving those long pauses and all. So to keep track of those long pauses and those repeating words, we have a counter. Now, let me welcome the accounter for today's meeting, Toastmaster Gayatri, to hand over the virtual screen.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Harshini. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Toastmaster of the day and fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. The purpose of our counter is to note the words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filter by anyone who speaks during the meeting. I will listen for the words and keep a count of inappropriate expressions such as well, so, and sounds like I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or a phrase such as I, or this means. It is known as double crutch. I will present my report when called upon during the meeting. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Harshini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Guide. In Toastmasters platform, Toastmasters is a platform where we continuously learn and evolve ourselves. So In every meeting, we learn new things, new words, and apply in our meetings. To introduce those words, we have Wordmaster Grammarian Toastmaster Sushmita. Now, I welcome Toastmaster Sushmita to occupy the virtual screen. Over to you.
I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Thank you, Toastmasters Harshini, for the introduction. As a Wordmaster Grammarian, my role today is basically as that of an English teacher. I will make note of some of the good usages that all of us can be inspired by and start using, and some of the not so good usages which can be eliminated from our speech in our daily usage, and also introduce to you the word of the day and idiom of the day which we can start using regularly. So the word of the day for today is ostentatious. Ostentatious, which means very pretentious or showy, just to impress others. Ostentatious is the word of our day. And the idiom of our day is break a leg. Break a leg is used to wish somebody good luck. Suppose one of my friends is going to a dance competition, I will say, go break a leg. It doesn't mean literally breaking a leg, but it means go do very well. I wish you all the luck. So the idiom of the day is break a leg. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Harshini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sushmita. Thank you, everyone. I'll back with my report when called upon by TM Modi. Over to
Thank
you,
you.
TM Modi.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, for your introduction and your team's introduction. So let's quickly move forward to our first session, that is prepared speech session. So we have two speakers today who have prepared their speeches, and also two evaluators who are ready to evaluate those prepared speeches. First, let me call the first evaluator, Toastmaster Pavitra, to introduce the speaker objectives of first speaker.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshit. Firstly, a very pleasant good evening to all the Toastmasters. This is Toastmaster Pavitra, evaluator for Toastmaster Anjali. Toastmaster Anjali is going to deliver level by persuasive influence. And the objective of her speech is writing a speech with purpose. Coming to it's a positive attitude. So, break a leg, Toastmaster Anjali. Over to you, Toastmaster Harshit.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pavitra, for introduction of speech objectives of Toastmaster Anjani. Toastmaster Anjani, the power of positive attitude. The power of positive attitude, Toastmaster Anjani.
Sorry for the interruption. Please give me access to share the screen.
Sure, Vishnu. You have access now.
Okay. Okay, speaker, you can start.
Thank you, TM. Attitude is equally as important as ability. Imagine waking up with a mindset which helps you transform obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into comebacks, and difficulties into triumph. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am TM Anjani from Speechmasters Toastmasters Club. Today I am going to tell about a force, that is positive attitude, which is so profound yet so underestimated, which helps us shape our life in ways we never imagined. Toastmaster positive attitude is a powerful tool. It helps. It's like a pair of glasses that we put on, which helps us to see good in every situation. It helps you see. It helps you see opportunities where others feel it's difficult. It helps you feel possible while others think it's impossible. Not only that, positive attitude, most importantly, helps us to inspire others around us to get to think positively. Have you ever faced a challenge in life
which seems very impossible? Have you ever feel a challenge is very impossible, yet to see that your positive attitude helps to solve it very easily? Or have you ever realized that negative energy drain your negative thinking, drain your energy, and hinder your progress? Have anyone felt like that ever in your life?
Yes.
I
Yes,
felt like
Anjali.
that many times in my life, especially in my engineering life. In all the 10 days of preparation holidays they give, I can hardly complete a lesson, but the day before exam, I can finish all the lessons in a single go. That's because of the attitude and the way we think while doing our work. Winston Churchill once said that a pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity and an optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. It's all about seeing the silver line in every cloud and potential in every problem. My English ma'am once shared a story with us about positive thinking and positive attitude. She said that she has a friend who went to a temple for the first time. After visiting the temple and coming back, he had met with an accident. So, what will you think if you're in this person's place? When you went to visit a place for the first time and you met with an accident, how will you think about that place? We'll surely think negative about that place, right? We generally think negatively about so many things like that in our life. Just because doing that or just because visiting this place, we met into some negativity. But this person thought quite oppositely. He thought that because going to that place he was alive in the accident, otherwise he would have died. So he has taken that place into as his lucky spot and started visiting the temple very frequently. And after doing so, after few of his visits, he had really accomplished many of his long awaited wishes. So that's the power of positive attitude. It's not because it is his luck, or it's not because it wasn't his luck. It's all because of his attitude. He thought that going to that place will bring him luck, which has increased the positive energy in him, which helped him accomplish many of his works. So have you ever felt like that in your life? Scientific studies says that positive energy, maintaining a positive attitude, will help us maintain our physical and mental health as well. Positive thinkers are likely to have stronger immune system and lesser stress levels and longer lifespan. While thinking positive, our brain releases endorphin, which makes us happy and relaxed. It not only makes us happy, but also makes our life more quality. So Maya Angelou once said that if you don't like something in your life, try changing it. But if you can't change it, change your attitude towards it. So we don't have chance to change everything in our life, but we can change our attitude and thinking over it. So positive attitude doesn't only benefit a single self, it also benefits groups and communities. Behind every successful company, there are surely people who always think positively and uplift each other when there are diversities and difficulties in their work. So I can I would like to say that positive attitude is very important in our life. It's like a catalyst for our self growth. But remember that positive attitude isn't only about realizing that the glass is half filled, but also realizing that we can always refill the glass. So I will leave you with a question, that how will you view your challenges today? But I'm sure, and I would like to conclude that with positive attitudes, there will be endless solutions. Be positive and break a leg. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anjani. That was really fantastic speech with beautiful takeaway. Being positive makes it all. And while you were giving your speech, there was a person who just appeared in our meeting. So, Toastmaster Akib, what was your most recent promise that you have given? We just wanted to know, as our theme was around promises.
Last promise I've given, I think I've given a lot of promises, not the past 3-4 months. You have to keep promising her that you'll take care of her wishes, take care of her wants, needs, everything. So yeah, I've made a lot of promises. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it or not, but yeah, life is such that you have to keep making promises and let her forget the previous ones.
Okay. Thank you so much, Akib. So
You are in mute, Hashman.
sorry. So now let's go forward with the second speech. So for the second speaker is Toastmaster Govind, and now let me call the evaluator to Toastmaster Datta Sairam to introduce the speech objectives of Toastmaster Govind.
Am I audible, Toastmaster Ashwant?
Yes, Datta.
So, a very warm. Am I visible now?
Yes, bro, you are visible.
Yeah. So, a warm greetings to my target speaker and good evening, everyone. My name is Sandar Saram. Today, I am going to evaluate Toastmasters Govind's speech. The purpose of his speech is to find his humor style and make a speech on journey of his humorous style. So this is his level 3 project 2 in a pathway engaging humor. That time the timer do not the time limit as 5 to 7 minutes. And with this, over to you. Looking forward for your humor, Toastmaster Govind. Over to you, TM Body, Toastmaster Ashwin.
Thank you so much, Datta Sairam. So now let me call upon the stage the missile of our Coastline Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Govind. Toastmaster Govind, pro missed opportunities. Toastmaster Govind, over to you.
Fellow guests and Toastmasters, promises are like babies. They are easier to make but hard to deliver. Now, don't ask me what is the meaning of this. I would like to ask you all one question. How many of you have broken promises? I'm not asking what is that promise. Okay, let us go to the childhood days where we all are in school. We always have seen that one student who has not brought his homework. When ma'am was checking everyone's homework, the student was like, Miss, I forgot to bring my homework, but I have completed, Miss. Mother promise, Miss. We have seen such excuses. Also, when I was playing cricket in my childhood days, I see when the bowler has thrown the ball and the ball hits the wicket, everyone shouts out, and the batsman be like, hey, I saw that ball, it did not hit the wicket, God promise. He puts his fingers near the throat and says, God promise. These are the incidents which are cute promises which we have broken them as children. That is fine. Nowadays in social media, we see that there's an experiment where parents leave the chocolate on the table, they secretly record, and they ask the children to not to touch the chocolates, and they'll come back. And they ask to do that pinky promise, the one which they put fingers like this. Meanwhile, when the parents are away, they are tempted to eat the chocolates and they have it completely and finish the chocolate. And when the parent come back, he asked, where are the chocolates? And Hello. Am I
Yes,
audible?
yes, you are audible. Going.
I'm sorry, there's a power cut. First time this has happened in the middle of speech, there was power interruption. So shall I continue?
You can go ahead.
Okay. So where was I? I was saying the prank where parents record their children and the reaction is humorous. That is also another moment where the child has broken promise. Now, coming to adults, there are two types of promises. One is a promise you keep to yourself. One is the promise you keep to others. Let me give few examples of promises you keep to yourself, which are popular ones. One is that I'll lose my weight and follow a strict diet. I'll try to save money or earn money. Or popular promise of students is I will start studying from today. When coming to promises which we make to friends, especially when you're on phone calls, the friend says, hey, I'll call you back in 10 minutes. That is the most fake promise I've ever seen in my life. The friend will never call back. Similarly, when you're traveling with your friend, you're waiting for your friend to come and pick you up. He'll say, I'm just nearby, I'll come in 10 minutes. That's another big lie. He never started in first place. We all have such friends. Similarly, in corporate, boss gives us some project and he has to deliver in 3 days. After 2 days, he asks, what's the status? We'll say it is in progress, 50% completed. But later we see that the access to the file is not given. Again, you have broken promise and you're caught red-handedly. Similarly, there are promises which you make to the closest relative and ask them not to say this secret to anyone. And somehow that relative will say that secret to their close relative and it will go to another close relative and it will spread. If it's a good news, it will take time. If it's a bad news, it will go fast. They say bad news has wings, whereas rumors have jetpacks. Even if you say half truth, it will come as a completely falsified statement and turn out to be a false rumor that will spread fast. Also, talking about promises which I've kept to myself. In lockdown, I thought I'll start a YouTube channel. If I was committed to that, by now I would have had millions of subscribers. This is one of the promised opportunities. In short, I would like to say that promises are like the commitments. There are two types of them. One is the commitment you give to yourself and the commitment you make to others. It's okay if you miss the commitment you make to others. But if you are missing the commitment which you make to yourself, it means you are the one who is losing. This is one of the promised opportunities. If you keep your promises, it's going to be ostentatious. So break a leg and don't break promises. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Govind, for such a beautiful speech and beautiful message of keeping our promises to keeping our promises with everyone and ourselves too. So let's continue with the theme for today. So while talking about promises, mostly our Telugu people always follow whatever our favorite hero says, right? So, like, how many of you have had this Nanak Pramato hairstyle after seeing NTR in Nanak Pramato movie? Raise your hands.
I requested Barber. He said, for your hair, it is not possible.
So many people. Similar to that, I just had few clippings of our heroes saying about a few things about promises. So sorry if you are non-Telugu guy, but these are purely Telugu dialogues. It would be great if someone could translate the dialogues for non-Telugu people too. It would be fun. So let me share my screen first. I hope everyone can hear the audio too.
Yes, very clear.
Cool.
అమ్మా ఎందుకు నాన్న నిజం దాచావు? ఒట్టేమన్నప్పుడైనా ఎందుకు చెప్పలేదురా? ఒట్టేసి ఒక మాట వేయకుండా ఒక మాట చెప్పనమ్మా. ఇంటికి వెళ్దాం పోదు నాన్న, నిద్ర వస్తుంది.
So, how many people understood this movie dialogue? Raise your hands. How many people did not understand this movie dialogue? Any Hindi people here? Hindi speaking people? Yes. So, Govind, can you translate the dialogue for these people too?
Yeah, so I was thinking to loosely translate, but anyway, I'll try to be as authentic as possible. So here the kid is saying, before promising one word, and after promising I will not say another word. It's like I will not change my character and break my promise before and after promising.
Yeah, that is what our junior Prabhas had told in Chhatrapati movie. So let's go forward and see another movie clipping.
చిన్నప్పుడు మా అమ్మ నాకు మాట చెప్పింది. ఒకసారి ప్రామిస్ చేసి ఆ మాట తప్పితే యు ఆర్ నాట్ కాల్డ్ అ మ్యాన్ అని. ఎప్పటికీ ఆ మాట తప్పలేదు, మర్చిపోలేదు. నా జీవితంలోనే అతిపెద్ద ప్రామిస్ చేయాల్సిన రోజు ఒకటి వచ్చింది. పెద్దదే కాదు, కష్టమైంది కూడా. భరత్ అనే నేను
So, Govind, can you translate this also?
Yeah, it's a bit long. Let me try to recall.
Okay.
Since my childhood, I never broke my mother's promise, and my mom said, once you broke a promise, you're not called a man. And one day came where I had to make a biggest promise in my life. And he's taking a oath as a CM, saying Bharat ane nenu, which means Bharat as a CM, something like that.
Thank you so much, Govind, for such a beautiful translation. I hope everyone had got the essence of this scene, right? So, if these idols, like we call them idols of Telugu industry, so if they are saying such things about promises, why we need to break our promises every day, right? With this question, what makes you to break promises? Let's go forward into the next session. So here we have our table topic master who is eagerly waiting to give beautiful topics to all of us. So let me welcome Toastmaster Rahmat onto the screen, the table topic master. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters of the Day, Toastmaster Hashwan. I'm Toastmaster Rahmat from KWS Silverton Toastmasters Club, and I'm table topic master for today's meet. Table topic helps a person in developing their communication skills and impromptu skills also. So to play this game, I need 4 volunteers. Don't worry, for volunteers, I will give nice gift. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and final volunteer. I request Toastmaster. Okay. Okay. So let me share my screen. Can anybody make me co-host so that I can share my screen?
Sure. Give me. You have the access now, Rahmat.
Yeah. So, okay, is my screen is visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So the game is okay, first I will spin my wheel. Okay. So the game is first I will pick in 4 volunteers, I will pick randomly one member. I will go with Toastmaster Shushmita. So Toastmaster Shushmita has to give 3 words to the table topic speaker. By using the 3 words, the table topic speaker has to narrate a beautiful story. So this is my topic. So who is my first volunteer? Who is my first table topic speaker volunteer? Okay. Toastmaster Hashwant. Oh, okay. Toastmaster Shushmita, I request you please give any 3 words to table topic speaker 1, Toastmaster Hashwant.
Okay, we'll go with today's word of the day and idiom of the day. Ostentatious, recollect, never mind.
Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Hashwant.
When Toastmaster Shushmita had given a word of the day today in the meeting, I really wanted to use that word of the day in my speech. While I was delivering my Toastmaster of the day speech, I couldn't recollect the word because the word is too tough for me to understand, and it was like whenever I try to say ostentatious, the first word that comes to my mind was ostrich. So it was very tough for me to understand, and why does this tough word, but it is very important to use beautiful vocabulary so that we could improve our language daily. So I just tried to use that word ostentatious. So I wanted to use that word ostentatious in my speech, but I did not got any chance to keep up that word. So I just said, break a leg, good luck. You'll have an opportunity to use the word of the day. And here comes that opportunity. But never mind, I used it right or wrong. I have used it. That's it. Thank you. Or to the Toastmaster of the day, table topic master, Toastmaster Ahmed.
So who will my next table topic speaker to? Nobody? Should I pick randomly? I will go with Toastmaster Mamata.
I should use the same words, or do you want me to give the words?
No. My volunteer who is helping me, he will give 3 words. By using the 3 words, you have to narrate a beautiful story.
So I raised my hand as a volunteer earlier.
Yeah, okay. I didn't see your yeah. So I will go with our guest, Toastmaster Akub.
Akib, come on. I have
Yes.
3 words for you.
So I will take my volunteer help, Toastmaster Mamata. I request Toastmaster Mamata, please give 3 words to our table topic speaker to Toastmaster Akib. Toastmaster Mamata, over to you.
Are you ready, Akib?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. The 3 words are fulfill, resist, and life. Fulfill, resist, and life.
Did you mean racist or resist?
RESIST. You can use it in any form. Resisting, resisted, resist.
Yep. Fulfill, resist, and life.
Life.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a story I want to tell, which half of you already know. Half of the audience of Coastline Toastmasters is already aware of the fact that there is something happened in the month of Feb, wherein I had made promises expected to be fulfilled, which I do not know whether I'll be fulfilling or not. But yes, I made promises in the month of Feb, which I'm trying to fulfill these days. But it's too tough. It's very challenging. It might seem awesome, very, very nice from outside. And as they say, get married and you will understand what happens after. I think I'm testing those waters now. the thoughts in my head, especially during weekend, is not attending Toastmasters. Believe me, it's not doing my Coursera course. It's not doing my other online courses. It is getting groceries, bringing medicines on time. Your fan is not working, get it repaired. And for some reason, some weird reason, every weekend is packed. For some repair work, some needs, you have to visit DMart, you have to always visit the clothing brands, Decathlon and Zudio, and I don't know, so many. And we are like, why this shopping spree is not stopping? It's already been 4 months now. But I think, yeah, that's life. That's life wherein you try to fulfill the promises. Although I've been resisting those temptation of buying new stuff, I can resist my temptation, but I can't resist her temptation. So that's life, and most of you who are bachelor, you'll understand very soon. Very soon, when you get married, you'll realize that okay, it's not so easy, but it has some silver lining, as somebody in speech said. Every cloud has a silver lining. So it has a silver lining, but I need another table topic to speak about those silver linings. Over to you.
Thank you. So who will my next volunteer? So who is my next speaker? Or should I pick randomly? Okay, I will go with Toastmaster. So okay, I will go with the speaker one, Toastmaster Anjani. Toastmaster Anjani.
Can you hear me?
Yes. So I request speaker two, Toastmaster Govind, please do 3 words to table topic table topic. I request Toastmaster Govind, please give 3 words.
The 3 words are leg piece, Prime Minister, and promise.
Okay, can I start?
Yes, you can.
Okay. With 3 words given by Toastmaster Govind, I'm not familiar with all. I mean, like, I'm not connected with all those 3 words. Like, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat like this. And of course, I'm not the Prime Minister, and of course, I don't always keep up my promises. And coming to a story about okay, even though I'm not a Prime Minister, I'll okay, this is the only promise that I keep, that is that I don't eat like this in my life. That's the promise I have given to my parents, for as I'm already an vegetarian. So these words I cannot connect them at all. So that's my story. Actually, I'll just tell my story that me, Anjani, who is not a Prime Minister, that I've given my promise to my parents when I was born that I won't eat a leg piece in my whole life, and I'm keeping up my promise till now. Thank you.
So who will my last table topic speaker volunteer?
We have
I think
they're visiting us. Kakashi.
so. Okay, I will go with Toastmaster Pavitra. Are you ready? Toastmaster Pavitra.
Yeah, Toastmaster Rehma.
Okay. I request Toastmaster Harshini, please give 3 words to Toastmaster Pavitra.
Okay, Toastmaster Pavitra.
As you're a college girl, I would suggest you 3 words: class bunk, professor, and promise.
First, can I start?
Yes,
Am
you
I
can.
on? As a BTech student, class bunk is very common to all of us, right? So, first year of first sem, my attendance is 99. Now I'm in 3-1. It was 4. So, class bunk is very common for BTech students, and every BTech student in their life would do these type of class bunks, right? And class bunks means we will go out and roam around the college. If a professor had arrived in front of us and we should narrate some story, like they will ask us, right, why you're roaming here? Like we should narrate our a kind of story, like now I'm narrating to you. So we are experts in narrating our own stories. We'll say something, and all. And we also promise them that from tomorrow we will attend your class and we will listen to your classes properly and we come to your class regularly. And like this, I had made this, many promises when it comes to Toastmasters. I have given a promise to our president. Like as a secretary, I should prepare some moms, right? Like I had promised my president that I will give my mom, I will present my mom at the end of the meet. I mean, after 1 hour after meet. But I will give my mom after 1-2 days delay. So those are fake promises. I do know, but we should give, right. So I'll also promise my BPA that I will attend all the meetings that happen in our club regularly. But I will miss some of those. So these are the fake promises that I had done in my life, and there are some true promises also that we have given to our parents that to see our success in our life. Like in my 10th, I have given a promise that I will score good marks. But due to Corona, I had broken my promise. But not I broke, but the Corona broke that promise. So I continued that promise to the inter and scored good marks, and I stood upon my promise. And that's it. Over to you, Toastmaster Rahmat.
Thank you so much. So it's time to give gift to my volunteers who helped me. So let me share my screen. Is my screen is visible?
No.
Is my screen is visible now?
Yes.
Yes.
So the volunteer who helped me, I want to give them gift. So I will go with my volunteer, Toastmaster Mamta. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, Toastmaster Mamata, what is one loss you took in your life that eventually turned out to be a win? What is one loss you took in your life that eventually turned out to be win? Toastmaster Mamata, over to you.
Thanks, Toastmaster Ahmed. The one loss that I took in my life, which eventually turned out to be a win, was my decision to, or let me say, an opportunity to come back into Toastmasters. I was with Toastmasters about 8 or 9 years ago, and because of a few situations, I had to come out of it. Back in those days, there was no online facility, and the pattern was also very different. You had to be in person for the meetings, and it's a much more stricter environment. But of course, a very rewarding experience. Didn't want to lose it, but unfortunately, I had to. But I'm glad that I came out of it, because I also got to explore some of the other channels where I got to network more widely, which eventually again brought me back into Toastmasters through all the experience that I could garner and implement it while I was helping in establishing the Toastmasters clubs, both at a corporate level and at a community level. So yeah, it was a loss at that point in time, which eventually turned out to be a win for me. Because Costan is one example. It's a brainchild of some of us. So very happy that we are reviving it once again. And the fact that today we are doing a joint session with another club with more than 15 participants, with all the segments covered today itself, is bringing a lot of positive vibes back into the entire journey of Toastmasters. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Rahmat.
So, Toastmaster Harshni, are you ready to take the topic?
Is it a part of table topics?
Yes.
So I have to start the timer, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Toastmaster Harshni, are you ready?
Yes, I'm.
Okay. Toastmaster Harshni, what is the definition of success? What is the definition of success? Toastmaster Harshni, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahman. For me, the definition of success is not earning money or to achieve something. My definition of success is what I wanted to live. I live what I wanted to live. My definition of success, to be happy with what I have. If I'm not, even if I earn a lot, but if I'm not happy, then what's the point of a success? For me, the success is what is nothing but what I want to have. Is nothing but it's not at all, only not having. It's not only that earning money and all, and even a small child who have something done a little bit, if he wanted to do that, then he will be a success person in my view. So I think success, we can get success not only by earning money, but with what we have, with what we enjoy. Thank you.
Toastmaster Govind, are you ready to take the topic?
Yes.
Do you think it's learn to public speaking at an engage? Do you think it's important to learn and public speaking at an engage? Toastmaster Govind, over to you.
Fellow guests and Toastmasters, I strongly believe that it is important to learn public speaking at an engage. Let me give you my own example. When I was in 8th class, I was given an activity in my class to deliver a speech of any president of the nation from history. So I chose Barack Obama's speech and I was watching YouTube trying to rehearse the speech. From that, when my turn came to deliver my speech in class, my legs were shivering and I was experiencing stage fright. I could not deliver my speech. Going forward to +1, 11th class, we were given an activity to say a familiar story with an unfamiliar ending. So this should be a story which everyone knows, but you have to improvise it in your own way with something which people don't know what is the ending. You have to author that story in that way. So I picked one story called Jungle Book and I modified it in such a way that all children would love that story. Then my English teacher asked us to deliver the speech of my story in the morning assembly. That day, when I delivered my speech, I discovered that I have lost my stage fright and I'm good in public speaking. Ever since then, I moved forward to give many fantastic speeches. I was school captain in class 12. I gave many speeches which inspired everyone. It made my ending to school life the best one could ever imagine. I was a celebrity then. With this example, I would like to prove that learning public speaking at an young age will not only change your skills, upgrade your skills, but it will change your lives. Thank you.
Okay. So Toastmaster Sushmita, are you ready?
Yes.
Toastmaster Sushmita, give some tips on how to network more effectively. Give some tips on how to network more effectively. Toastmaster Sushmita, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ahmed, for the topic. I hope I'm audible. I can't
Yes,
see the
good.
time. Okay. On tips about how to network effectively, I think the first and foremost, the number one icebreaker is smile. No matter if you are trying to reach out to people in professional setting or a personal setting, a smile is an undeniable icebreaker. It makes you more approachable, more amicable, easier to talk to. People will not be anymore afraid or thinking about how to reach you, or should they or they not reach you. Number two, I think is an is a is an instinct that okay, let me take the first step. It is to be okay. Let me not wait for somebody else to come and talk over and build a bridge, but I will do it. I will go over to them and talk to them. Maybe we'll have mutual interests, mutual needs that each other can fulfill. Maybe we'll have that mutual development and we will know only if we reach out to them. Most of the times, what happens is we find those amicable, those smiley, those people who are ready to build the bridge, come talk to us. We find those people as ostentatious. We think they are very pretentious, very showy, and they are doing it with some bad intention at the back of their head. But trust me, they are the ones who are going to take back a very large piece of cake back home because they've talked to more people than we did because we were thinking what we will reap out of it. And number two, those people will always have an advantage of shared experiences. So the two tips I give are don't wait to reach out. Reach out to people you think are important, beneficial, who need a help, who need who need a shoulder, and most importantly, smile. Go break a leg, people. Have effective networking. Over to Toastmaster Rahman.
Thank you so much. This is my table topic session. I hope everybody has been enjoyed this session. With this, I would like to hand over the stage to our Toastmasters of the day, Toastmaster Harshwant. Toastmaster Harshwant, over to you.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, for conducting a most amazing table topic session in our club. So now let's get back into the theme again. So I have asked you a question before going away from here. So what was that question? Lochan, you weren't there when I asked the question, but can someone say what was that question?
What is the
What
promise?
promise according to you?
No, no.
What is the
Oh,
promise you made?
Why do we break promises?
yes, yes, yes. Anis, you are right, Anis. So what are the reasons for breaking promises? Any answers for that question?
Trust, loss in trust,
Difficult
maybe.
sometimes. We can't keep a promise in in some cases, and then they are definitely breakable. For example, last Thursday was my daughter's first day at school. She's recently joined nursery. So when I was walking her in because of the separation anxiety, she started crying, and she did not want to walk into the school. So then I promised her, till you come back, I am right here. I will not move an inch. But I know the school timings, so I made her a promise. But then I came back at a time only when she is ready to be picked up to go home. That promise was then broken. But it is also it also would have been very foolish if I stayed there waiting for her to come back as early as possible, because I want her to experience school. Stay there for the complete time and get used to it. So yeah, promises are sometimes, can't be kept. They are to be broken.
Yes. All the views that you have said were really nice. So let's keep this question aside. Keep pondering on this question for few more minutes. I'll answer this question at the end of my session. So before that, we are all Toastmasters for a while. How many of you are Toastmasters for more than a year here? Please raise your hands. There were many people who were really experienced Toastmasters, and there were few people who are very new to the Toastmasters also here. So guys, have you ever heard while joining in a Toastmasters club, they'll ask you to do something while we are a kid, we used to do this thing called as pledge. Similar to that, when we are about to join a Toastmasters club, the club management or the excom or the presiding officer, someone ask you to do one thing. What was it?
Icebreakers?
No.
Promise for our role.
Yes, it's very near. It's called as Toastmasters promise. How many of you remember the Toastmasters promise that we have given while joining? If you haven't given, we'll give the promise now. Okay, so first, how many of you have given your Toastmasters promise? First, answer that question. Anyone? Hashini, that's it? Okay, yeah, Govin, cool, cool. So only few people had known that there was something called as Toastmaster promise. So let's go ahead and complete the Toastmaster promise now. So yes, this is what it is called as Toastmasters promise. So in childhood, we used to have this in our school assemblies, right? Pledge. So similar to that, usually while joining a Toastmaster club, members are made to do this Toastmasters promise. So many people haven't done, right? So please, all of you who haven't done this Toastmaster promise, keep your hands on your chest and start repeating with me. If you have done, you can promise again and break again. Okay. So as a member of Toastmasters International and my club. You can turn your mics on and promise with me. Yes. As a member of Toastmasters International and my club.
As a member of Toastmasters and my club,
I promise
I promise
to attend club meetings regularly,
to attend club meetings regularly,
to prepare all of my projects to best of my ability, basing them on the Toastmasters education program.
Prepare
to prepare all of my projects to the best of my ability, basing them on the Toastmasters education program.
To prepare for and fulfill meeting assignments.
prepare for and
To prepare for and fulfill meeting assignments.
To provide fellow members with helpful and constructive evaluations.
To provide fellow members with helpful and constructive evaluations.
To help the club maintain the positive, friendly environment necessary for all members to learn and grow.
To help the club maintain the positive, friendly environment necessary for all the members to learn and grow.
To serve my club as an officer when called upon to do so.
To serve my club as an officer when called upon to do so.
To treat my fellow club members and our guests with respect and courtesy.
To treat my fellow club members and our guests with respect and courtesy.
To bring guests to the club meetings so they can see the benefits of Toastmaster membership offers.
To bring guests to club meetings so they can see the benefits Toastmasters membership offers.
To adhere to the guidelines and rules of all Toastmasters education and recognition programs.
To adhere to the guidelines and rules for all Toastmasters education and recognition programs.
To act within the Toastmasters core values of integrity, respect, service, and excellence during the conduct of all Toastmasters activities.
To act within Toastmasters core values of integrity, respect, service, and excellence during the conduct of all Toastmasters activities.
Thank you, everyone. Now you had become a real Toastmaster by promising. So I have recorded all your promises. So whenever you drop a role, you broke a promise. Whenever you won't accept the role that I have given to you, you break a promise. So count from today, you need to take the role as soon as the VP rolls out the roster, and you should be well prepared to your meetings. Okay. So this is your promise that you have given today, and I hope you will not break this promise as you are paying 5,000 rupees. So guys, now let me take you forward into the next session of the meeting. That is the general evaluation section. So we have the general evaluator, Toastmaster Harshini, taking notes of all the things that are happening in the meeting. So now let me call the general evaluator and her team to give the evaluation of the meeting.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and
I
visible.
lost my connectivity. Sorry. Welcome to the most enthusiastic and awaiting session, the general evaluation session. Now I call Toastmaster Pavitra to evaluate the speaker one. Over to you, Toastmaster Pavitra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshini. I'm back with the evaluation report. Firstly, congratulations, Toastmaster Anjali, for completing your level 1 project speech. So now I'm going to evaluate Now I'm going to evaluate your speech in CRT method. C stands for commendations, R stands for recommendation, and C stands for conclusion. So coming to commendations, at the starting, you had started your speech with a good proverb. That is, attitude is equally as important as ability. It's a very good proverb that we all connect to it, right? So the content of your speech is well organized. And at the beginning, you have clearly explained what's the positive attitude and what factors does it impact and what we should do to attain that positive attitude. And also, you shared your personal experience and your thoughts, ideology, and regarding this positive attitude. Meanwhile, you shared many good proverbs that gives all of us a good motivation, and you also included some questions which makes so interactive. And the next part is recommendation. It's my favorite part in the whole evaluation report. Recommendations I want to give you is your speech is the best one. You can make it beyond the best by delivering your speech a bit fast. Like your speech had included a long passes and the double practice as well. So make sure to reduce those for your further speeches. Next, also include some hand gestures and expressions also as they're very important while you're delivering your speech. And also include some more examples so that all the audience will not get bored by listening to your speech. And I could not able to see your body language as we can only see half of your body. So make sure to stand while delivering your speech and properly. Improve your voice modulation so that people who are listening to you will listen to you more carefully and show some enthusiasm towards your speech. So these are my recommendations. So don't think that I've given a big list of recommendations. As this is your beginner level, make sure to reduce these and to improve more in your first speeches. So coming to the last part, it's conclusion. I hope you'll take my recommendations and improve in further speeches. And be the best. Your potential is limitless, and each speech brings you one step closer to your best. Keep speaking, keep growing, and keep inspiring us all. Thank you. Over to you, General.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pavitra, for such a crisp evaluation and for such a good recommendations. And now I welcome Toastmaster Datta to evaluate the speech of Speaker 2. Over to you, Toastmaster Datta.
So, a warm greetings to my target speaker, Toastmaster Govind. And Toastmaster Govind, let me tell the things you have excelled. So, first thing, humor. So, your speech has very good humor. That was nice. And starting joke was really nice. But I think most of the people won't understand it. And if they do understand, it's kind of weird. So, uh, the starting was good, and the way you uh, structured your speech from our childhood to the way our promise breaking of promises evolves, you have completely excelled, because which actually in a flow makes us in a flow from childhood to our job, work life, everything, how we break promises, which was really nice. And then you have grabbed the audience awareness with questions and telling them their example where they can relate to, so which was really good. And your comfort level is really nice, and mainly humor. So I have you have excelled in your humor. You can make your target audience laugh. So now, coming to the things where you need to improve is vocal variety. So you can stretch and deepen your voice. Like for example, I have called my friend. Not too much stretch. I have called my friend, and he said he will be here in 5 minutes, but he won't be there. So you can not too much stretchy, just frustrate a little bit. So those frustration, those emotions can be easily catched by your target audience, so they can also do relate with that. So use vocal variety, and that's it. finally coming to the recommendations, please check your lighting. I think it's not part of a speech, but it's just small recommendation from my side. So check your lightings and check your connections and everything, power of connection. Like you have dropped right in the middle, which actually break the flow. But so check before joining check all your technical connections. That's it. There are no big reviews. Just my recommendation is that use vocal variety. That's it. That's it. Congratulations for completing your uh, project level 1, project 3. Sorry, level 3, project 1. So with this, forward to you, Toast General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Datta. Now I would like to call the timer of the today's meeting, Toastmaster Vishnu, to give his report. Over to you.
Yeah. Hello everyone. First of all, kudos to you everyone, because everyone in this meet are qualified. Coming to the prepared speeches, Toastmaster Anjani took 5 minutes 54 seconds. Toastmaster Govind took 7 minutes 10 seconds. And coming to the table topic section, table topic speaker 1, Toastmaster Harshwant took 1 minute 3 seconds. Toastmaster Akub took 2 minutes 16 seconds. Toastmaster Anjani took 1 minute 26 seconds. Toastmaster Pavitra took 2 minutes 21 seconds. And Toastmaster Mamata took 1 minute 10 seconds. Toastmaster Harshini took 1 minute 13 seconds. Toastmaster Govind took 2 minutes 3 seconds. Toastmaster Sushmita took 2 minutes 16 seconds. Coming to the evaluation part, Speaker 1 evaluator Toastmaster Pavitra took 2 minutes 47 seconds. And Speaker 2 evaluator Toastmaster Datta took 2 minutes 50 seconds. That's it from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vishnu. Now, I would like to call Toastmaster Gayatri, the accountant of today's meeting, to give his report. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshini. And here I am with my report. Coming to prepared speech speakers, Speaker 1, Toastmaster Anjani, used the word it 2 times, and she also used the word it helps 2 times, and she used the sound offer 5 times, and she used the word says that 2 times. Coming to Speaker 2, Toastmaster Govind, I didn't found any inappropriate sounds. And coming to Evaluator 1, Toastmaster Pavitra, she used the sound for 2 times. And coming to the Toastmaster Datta, he used the sound for 3 times and for 2 times. And coming to table topic sessions, Toastmaster Harshwant used the sound for 1 time. And Toastmaster Akub used the sound for 3 times, and he uses the word very soon for 2 times and the word that for 2 times. Coming to Toastmaster Anjani, she uses the sound for 3 times. She repeated the word that for 2 times, and she also used the sound for 4 times. Coming to Toastmaster Pavitra, she used the sound for 4 times and for 1 time and for 2 times. And coming to Mamata and Govind, I'm glad to say that I didn't found any inappropriate sound. And coming to Toastmaster Harshni, she used the sound for 3 times and she repeated the word if I 2 times. Coming to Toastmaster Sushmita, she repeated the word is and for 2 times. That's it from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Harshini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gayatri, for such a transparent and lengthy evaluation. Now, are you all waiting for the good usages and the bad usages and the recommendations for your grammatical mistakes? Without any delay, now I would like to call Toastmaster Sushmita to give her report. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshini. First of all, kudos to Anjani and Govind for using the idiom of the day recollect. And Govind and Hashwan, kudos to you too for using the word of the day ostentatious. Double congratulations to Govind on being able to use both the word of the day and the idiom of the day. I hope we can take it forward in our everyday usages as well. Coming to the good usages, there are a few very good words made. I'm sorry for the interruption. Some very good usages are hinder your progress, potential, and the many synonyms of promises that we got to hear throughout the meeting. Whereas the usages that should have been omitted, avoided, or could have been improved are the pronunciation of air, and something, and all is again a sentence that is used in a speech, and the spelling of definition that is used in the PowerPoint presentation. And most importantly, I would like to bring to everybody's notice that it's not the language that is more of a problem in this session. It's more of the fillers. It's more of the words and the word choices that we've used that should be improved. And hopefully, with practice, all of us will get better and keep getting better. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Harshini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sushmita. Now coming to my evaluation, coming to the SA, you have started the meeting 5 minutes late, but it's okay. You have checked whether all the role players were in the meeting, and it's okay. Sometimes it will happen with the internet connectivity, but make sure for further meetings to check for the internet connectivity, and the PO addressed well. And coming to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Hashwin, and your topic is very amazing, and it was inculcated in us very well, and we have remembered and recognized our old memories of promises, our cute promises when we are in when we are in old childhood, and the strong promises are what we can say, big promises when we are in when we are teenagers like me. And you have shown some videos of some movie clips which makes us to uh, understand the topic of the promise well, and you also introduced mythology in this also, and I loved it. You have on a total, you have explained and you have experienced and you made us experience about the topic promise in three segments in three different ways: the mythology and the movie clips. And you also made us to know about the Toastmaster promise, and you also made us to do that, and it was very good. And so that we can for further meetings we can be good for knowing our responsibilities for the roles. And totally you totally get a whole clear cut clarity picture of a promise in this meeting, and we all loved and enjoyed, and more often most importantly we learned a lot, and how important is a promise. And it also made us to think where we break promises and all, and it's very good. And coming to coming to the evaluators, you both the evaluators gave a very good evaluation, giving the recommendations, suggestions, and I suggest both the speakers to improve for the further meetings given by taking the recommendations from the evaluators. And coming to those table topics, today it was fun loving table topics, I would say, and everyone enjoyed a lot. This was the unique Toastmaster table topic style I have ever seen. in my college I have seen so many things, but this thing I have this is the very unique thing I have seen in the table topics. And it also not only the person who are taking the table topics, and also the persons for as a volunteers made us to think what things what are the 3 words we should give for them. And I as a volunteer eagerly waited what would be the answer for my 3 words. And it was very well done. And coming to the timer, Toastmaster Vishnuvardhan, you have done your job very well, and you also confirmed for your timings by asking TTM. You have done your uh, job very great. And a counter, you gave a very transparent and crisp evaluation counting all of the hours. And it would be better if you could recommend how to decrease our long pauses, and how to make our speech well without the long pauses. If you give the recommendations how to decrease those. And Wordmaster Grammarian Toastmaster Sushmita, you have also uh, you have congratulated the people, you have appreciated the people who have used the word of the day and phrase of the day. And but you missed the Toastmaster Pavitra, who also used word of the day. And make sure for further meetings, keep track of all the members who have used, and appreciate on the meeting, so that so they'll get encouraged. Other members will also get encouraged to use that word of the day. And and thank you. And you have also told the good usages and bad uses of the words. And it would be better if you suggest us any grammatical mistakes we have done, and so that we can improve for further meetings. And yes, that's it. The meeting was very good, and all the role players were on the meet. Thank you. This is my report. Back to you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Hashim.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Harshini, for complete, clear, and well-written review of the whole whole Toastmasters meeting that happened today. So before concluding my theme, I would like to give. I have already asked you a question. That is, why do we break promises? So to answer that question, we usually have many reasons to break our promises. But it is very important for us to keep up all the promises that we had made. So I had a 3-pointer formula to keep all our promises up. So let me share my screen so that you can also keep your promises up for upcoming promises that you are going to make. Yes. So whenever you are going to make a promise, first of all, be realistic. Please don't promise me that you are going to be the prime minister for tomorrow. So be realistic, stick to the ground reality, understand the ground reality, then promise. The second one was maintain integrity. You need to uphold all your commitments to build the credibility and trust before others. The third was prioritize ethically. So whenever you promise, ensure that all your promises are aligning with your moral compass. So whatever you put your core values, like your personal core values, all your promises should align with that core values. That is when you can fulfill that promise. So if you can have all these things in your mind while making a promise, your promises will stay longer. I hope you wouldn't break any more promises from now, and you will realistically make good promises from now. So with that, Toastmaster Harshwant signing off as Toastmaster of the day. Or to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Harshini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hashwan. I think our meeting was almost to end, and I would like to give the feedbacks of this meeting, if any. Are everyone good to go with the feedback of this meeting?
Can I launch the poll, Harsh, Toastmaster?
Yes, as Toastmaster Mamata, you can go ahead with the voting.
Hope you see the. Hope all of you can see the poll.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Mamta, could you remove everyone as co-hosts?
Sure. Right.
Remove me as co-host so that I can answer poll.
Yes. Remove co-host. I will also. I think rest of them.
Please raise your hands if you're done with the voting, so that we can confirm the end of the voting. Meanwhile, anyone can give the feedback of this meeting.
I saw Lochan after a long time on the screen. We want to hear your voice too.
Well, my feedback would be useless because I came in the meeting at 7 o'clock. So, but I really enjoyed the table topic session. It was fun. I've never seen the table topic relay before, so yeah, it was fun.
Yes, I too enjoyed the table topics a lot. It was very unique. And I think it was the first time that it's the joint meeting of the Coastline Toastmasters and the SVECW Toastmasters.
Yes, I think this is the first time. And I would like to appreciate the table topics host. I think she's from Kite Women's, if I'm not wrong. I've never seen this format where he picks volunteers and asks to give 3 words and make a story out of it. It was a unique format indeed. One thing I would like to say is that we always have backbone members in our team and our club to run the meetings. Same way, I would like to say that Kite Women's and Kite College is like a backup backbone for Coastline Toastmasters for whatever meetings they host. So I'm very thankful for all of them.
Toastmaster Harshni, I posted the results on chat for you.
Yes, Toastmaster. Yes, it's time to reveal the votings. Okay. The best table topics. Can anyone guess?
Govind.
The best table topics speaker is Toastmaster Govind. Congratulations, Toastmaster Govind.
Thank you, everyone.
You are very creative in your table topics and all your speeches.
Thank you.
And the best high stage role player. It's nothing but none other than Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Hashra. Congratulations. And the low stage role player. The best low stage role player goes to our counter Toastmaster Guide. Congratulations for your transparent evaluation, Toastmaster Guide. And the best prepared speaker. Any guesses again? Congratulations, Toastmaster Govind. And the best speech evaluator. It's nothing but Toastmaster Pavitra. Congratulations, Toastmaster Pavitra. And congratulations to all the best role players of the day. And keep rocking, keep learning, keep enjoying, keep attending the meetings, keep evolving. Thank you. Now I would like to hand over the virtual screen to SAA of the today's meeting, Toastmaster Anis.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshini. Am I audible? Am I audible?
It's a bit choppy, Anis, but you can continue.
Okay. Firstly, sorry for the inconvenience, Toastmaster Mamta, for carrying forward the meeting. And yeah, I hope you all feel fortunate to be a part of this meeting today.
Yes, very much.
Promised by Toastmaster Harshman. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, Anis, you are.
Yeah, thank you. So yes,